Yo, yo, hey guys, Migu here, favorite wand dagger, here with another video for you guys. So a lot of people have been asking me about my that kind of PvE boss nuke setup, what I use, what I'm running, what are my specs, things of that nature. So before I start with that, I'm missing about 3 pieces to this build for it to be ideally best for me. That being the bonus damage at added attack speed robe that you get from tier 2. I am bidding on a Shadow Harvester mask in the guild. So hopefully we end up getting this bad boy here. Not a lot of people want it, so hopefully I'm able to snag that. And then I should be a-okay because I do have Shadow Harvester pants for this build. So alright, let's get into the specs. So we have a lot of points into dagger, as you see. It's different. Usually I have a lot of points into wand, but they've been great changes to the dagger itself. So I decided to spec a lot more points into there. And a part of the build is getting some heavy attacks off melee. So you definitely want to prioritize dagger skills as well. So you see I have Cleaving Moonlight here. We use Inject Venom. I just didn't put any points in there because I value them elsewhere. But essentially we're not using any Thunderclouds here. Being that we're a wand, we enjoy the Curse Explosion to have the maximum stacks of poison for the damage. Brutal Incision increased, boost damage for the poison targets. Here, enhanced damage, almost great. This shit slaps. Highly recommended. I was sleeping on it for a while, but it is a very great skill to use. Fatal Stigma, awesome. I have it set for AoE, I have it set for long, and then more damage, of course. Frenzied Sword Dance is the original name. I have it set to Mad Sword Dance, so it's a single target, but I do have the AoE spec just because I'm not swapping just to a boss build to a farming build, boss build. I just have it kind of set this way, so I don't have to sit here and change as much. But this bad boy is very good. I do like the new spec they added for the AoE damage. You'll see some nice little gameplay with getting mobs and all that. We're gonna go live, so you'll see it real time. And then for your wand, of course, you want Touch of Despair, the AoE, and the Curse, the 2 chances to apply, 50% chance to apply 2 curse stacks. So if healing's in there, I just prioritize points elsewhere. Corrupt Magic Circle with Rotten Swamp. Now, a lot of people use the King Touch here, and it is very good because it is a lower cooldown than Rotten Swamp. But I do have Tevent Wand, so I do value the maintained AoE area. It does have a high chance to proc Tevent Wand. So when you're eventually out of your combo, you're still having dot damage on the boss. And the threat of having Tevent on there as well, which is huge. Of course you want the additional damage there. Curse Explosion goes without saying, that's your bread and butter, that's your damage there. You want it to have the damage increase. Now enchant time, I use this for tier 1 only. Tier 2, I take this out for time for punishment, so the whole squad does a lot more to the boss because it is a debuff. Damage, skill damage, decrease debuff for the boss. And then I'll add the effect duration, so it's up a little longer. But since we're running tier 1s, we are going to sit here and put the enchanting time, which is better. And then Fountain Life, Mana Recovery, and range increase. I do have this set for tier. This is kind of tier 2 and a trial, dimension trial setup, but I've just been keeping it here just so I can kind of keep everyone up. So it's less of a healer. It doesn't have to do too much to the melees. Okay. Now for the passives. I have Redder's Energy. Now this passive is really, really, really good at night. So you'll notice in tier 2 that the night and the increased poison damage over time, 30%, is really nice. At night is really, really good. Of course, you want the critical hit chance to be up. Devastating Fang just lowers the defense of the boss. Always good to have that. And of course, increased critical damage. You want that as well. Vampire Contract, really good. Self-sustain. Wrath Specken, just for your uptime on your curses to have a little bit more time. Devotion and Emptiness, really good at night. Skill damage boost over time is increased. Beautiful. The tier 2s are the ones that you do at night, so it's always good. And Full of Corruption. Now, I prioritize my PvP builds over anything here, so as you see, I do have some low passives here and there, but that's because I focus mainly on PvP. And same with skills. I'll get these up eventually, but for the time being, it's more of a focus for PvP. And as I farm more, you'll see that. Alright, so we're here already at Vianta, so I'm going to show you slow time, the combo, and then a little quicker. So as I always start, I always want to buff myself here. Gonna add the poison here. Right, Umbral Spirit in there. Into Touch of Despair stack. Into Fatal Sigma. Into Mad Sword Dance. Add another Cleaving Moonlight. Touch of Despair stack. Brutal Incision. Into Cut the Magic Circle. I'll buff myself again. And Curse Explode. This comes with the combo. It deals out a lot of damage. So, and it also has really low cooldown time. So you're able to kind of get back into the fight. Only one that has going to have a long time is Curse Explosion. But if you're using Decaying Touch, then everything will kind of be off at the same time. Alright, so I'm going to go a little faster for you guys so you can see it. And then we'll go ahead and queue up for Tier 1 and show you everything. Oh, I didn't even go over the actual armor build. Excuse me. A little bit more about the build. So as you see, we have our Tebet Wand. I'll do a little bit more in-depth guide on the runes, but right now I just have them for like boss specs, like boss, heavy attack chance, things like that for PvE. Tebet Wand is not my main hand weapon. My main hand weapon is going to be the Kawazan daggers. These are arguably, like, I would say, the best ones for PvE. It's pretty good at PvP, I would assume. But for PvE, having that crit is OP. And then at night, remember, you get 250, and your trial dungeons and your tier 2s are at night, so you're having hella critical hit. Melee is really nice. So as I mentioned, the Phantom Wolf and the Phantom Wolf Breachers, along with the robe, are all going to change. So these will be Shadow Harvester, this will be Shadow Harvester, and these will be the robe that gives added attack speed and bonus damage. And then I am Abyss for this setup. Swirling Essence for the heavy attack chance. 2-piece Field General for the melee heavy attack chance being at 150. We got 150 strength, so we get another 100 heavy attack chance. Then we have this ring, and I know you're asking me about this ring. So if you notice, it has high dex and it has weaken chance. Weaken chance helps to proc curses, and we want a lot of uptime on Tebet, so I went with this one. I still need to fully trade it. As you see, I haven't really fully traded it out, but it does have the spec for weaken chance as well, and the trait, so that's huge. That's a lot of weaken chance you're getting from just the ring. That'll help you with curses. Sapphire Dimensional Band for the range, and of course the perception and wisdom gain. Clasp, Bis necklace. Braces Primal for the perception bonus damage. And this belt is going to be good for PvP and PvE. It's if you can't afford the Bloodlust belt, go for this one. It's really good. Right now I have it spec'd for PvP because this is my PvP belt until I get my But a Bloodlust. For now, this is going to be my PvE Janitor belt. And it will be fully my PvE belt once I get about the Bloodlust. Alright, so a little bit more about the stat breakdown. So as you see, I have a lot of melee, and this is just during the day. So at night, you would add 150 more. So that's around like 1300 melee crit you're gonna get. Your magic crit's high. Your heavy attack chance for your melee is high. And overall, these are pretty good. This is gonna get more. We're gonna get more critical damage, so this will be sitting around 40 once we get Shadow Harvester. And then here for weaken chance, as you see, it's the highest that I have. And that's what you kind of want. High weaken chance to proc those Tevens and those curses. Awesome. Alright, so let's break down for the PvE build here. Just remember, I am missing 3 pieces, and ideally to be this, but you're going to do some damage still, even if you can only use the Phantom Wolf. So that's why I kind of want to showcase this, because I'm not fully missed out. But the bonus damage from Phantom Wolf is also really, really nice. It does do good damage, and you will see, because we're going to go live with this, that I'm still hitting really hard on bosses. So we're going to go ahead and get queued up and stuff. Really good way to showcase the build. So hopefully we'll get in here. It's about to be nighttime. Gotta be Island Boy. Get some more of that. Alright, and we're off. Nice. Alright guys, I'm gonna lock in here, so if I don't say nothing, don't mind that. Temple Slaughter. Never fails, people always leave. Don't understand it. It's like halfway to the dungeon, people want to leave. It is what it is, though. Random, matchmaking queues, it's like that. Can't get over it, but as you see, we're doing some good damage, so all good. Go down here. We don't have a lot of stam, so. Before seems like a bot. Oh, good though. Shave! Fat damage, as you see. Blind Dag has really good damage. Even for your melee skills, as you notice, they're hitting like ×2, heavy attack chance. And they're just hitting hard. So it's not just because I have Tevin, it's just because the build is really good and synergizes well together. It's definitely a really good build. I'd highly recommend it for anyone who wants to farm. Probably gonna have to fly here, because I don't really trust the randoms. It always works that way. Get my damage out real quick. Go into the combo I showed you. Oh, someone flied. That's awesome. There you go. Pretty easy. Pretty nice damage there. Let's see if we get lucky here. Ooh, we did. Nice. Second purple of the day. Yep, but that's the PvP build, PvE build, excuse me. Remember that the Shadow Harvester 2-piece is coming soon. That was with Phantom Wolf, mind you. So the critical damage increase is going to be a lot more. You're going to be hitting a lot harder with that build, man. Anyway, take care, guys. It's almost that time for me to be an island boy. So I got to get ready for that. Let's see what we got to drop so far from farming today. Trash, and good. Alright, we'll take it. If you want to see any more videos, let me know. I'm not too much of a fan of sharing my PvP build. It's something that I took a lot of time working out, fine-tuning, and it's just strictly for me and my playstyle. So I don't want to share that too much, but any PvE, I don't mind sharing like a skill rotation guide for PvP, what skills you should be running as a Wandag, how to get in good engages, but as far as like a build itself, I think it's more so like you got to find something that works a little bit better for you. Anyway, take care, guys. Thank you so much. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to see. Activity grind, maybe rotations on things. Just let me know. Leave a comment and let me know. Hope you like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Take care.